We are going to start now lecture 4 of chapter 10 class 11th mathematics, straight lines. In this lecture we will talk about the equation of a line in intercept forms. So in this case both the intercepts, that is the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the line, they are given to us. So suppose we are talking about the condition in this form. We are saying this is the x-axis, this is we have the y-axis, and this is the line that we have, and this line it intersects the x-axis at the point a comma 0. So the x-intercept that we have, it is this length, it is given to be a units, and the y-intercept, this length is given to be b units. This is the point 0 comma b. So these are the two things that are given to us. So we are saying basically these are the 2 points that are given to us. One is the point 0 comma b and second is the point a comma 0. So if we use these 2 points to obtain the equation of this line, we obtain it is y minus 0 over x minus a, that is equal to b upon minus a, that is b minus 0 and 0 minus a. So on solving this we obtain the equation of the line in the form bx plus ay is equal to ab, and this implies us x over a plus y over b, that is equal to 1. So this is the standard form of the equation in the intercept form. When we are talking about a and b, these are the intercepts. This a is representing the x-intercept, this is representing the y-intercept. So the equation of the line having a as the x-intercept and y as the b as the y-intercept, it is x over a plus y over b, that is equal to 1. So based upon this, the first question we have is find the equation of the line which makes intercept 2 and minus 3 on x-axis and y-axis. So using this formula we obtain it as x by 2 plus y by minus 3, that is equal to 1. So this implies us that 3x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation of the line. Next is find the equation of the line which passes through the point 3 comma 4 and which has the sum of whose intercepts on the axis it is 14. So sum of whose intercept means the value of a plus b is given to be 14. So we obtain b is equal to 14 minus a. Now using the intercept form we obtain the equation is x over a plus y over 14 minus a, that should be equal to 1. Now this line, the line we are talking over here, this line we are saying it passes through the point 3 comma 4. So if we substitute this point over here, we get it is 3 over a plus 4 over 14 minus a, that is equal to 1. So cross multiplying we obtain 3 into 14 minus a plus 4a is equal to a into 14 minus a. So this implies us a square minus 13a plus 42 is equal to 0. This implies us a minus 6 into a minus 7 is equal to 0, and this gives us that the value of a is 6 or 7. So if we are considering the value of a is equal to 6, we obtain the value of b is equal to 8. If we substitute a is equal to 7, we obtain the value of b is equal to 7. So corresponding to this we have the equations of the form x by 6 plus y by 8 is equal to 1, or x by 7 plus y by 7 is equal to 1. So this gives us 4x plus 3y minus 24 is equal to 0, and this gives us x plus y minus 7 is equal to 0. So these are the two equations that we will have that satisfy the given condition. Next is find the equation of the line which cuts off intercepts on the axis whose sum and product are 1 and minus 6. So it is being given that a plus b, these are the x-intercept, this is the y-intercept, the sum is given to be 1, and the product of these two, it is a into b, is given to be 6. So we obtain, if we substitute the value of b over here, we obtain a minus 6 by a, that is equal to 1. So a square minus a minus 6 is equal to 0. This implies us a minus 3 into a plus 2 is equal to 0 when you factorize this term. So this implies us we have either a is equal to 3 or a is equal to minus 2. We have this condition. So corresponding to a is equal to 3 and corresponding to a is equal to minus 2, we have the value b is equal to, the value of b we have, it is from this condition we have b is equal to 1 minus a. So the value of b we have, it is minus 2 in this case and b is equal to 3 in this case. So substituting these in equation, we obtain x by 3 plus y by minus 2 is equal to 1, and this is x by minus 2 plus y by 3 is equal to 1. So solving these, we obtain 2x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0, and solving this we obtain 3x minus 2y plus 6 is equal to 0. So these are the two equations of the line which cut off intercepts on the axis whose sum and product are 1 and minus 6. Next is, if M of AB is the midpoint of the line segment intercepted between the axes. So we are saying, so these are the x-axis and the y-axis, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is the line we are talking about. Suppose it's this intercept at this point, it is A, intercept at this point, it is B, and the midpoint of both these is given to be MAB. This is the midpoint that is given to us. We have to show that the equation of the line is x over a plus y over b is equal to 1. So suppose we are saying this point A we have, it has the equation c comma 0. It is not equation, its coordinates are c comma 0, and this point B, it has the coordinate 0 comma d. Then the equation of this line will be given by x by c plus y by d, that is equal to 1. Now it is being given that this point A, B is the midpoint of c, 0 and 0, d. So from this condition we are saying that A is equal to c by 2 and B is equal to d by 2. It is c plus 0 by 2 and d plus 0 by 2. So this implies us c is equal to 2a and this implies us d is equal to 2b, and when we substitute these values over here, we are getting x over 2a plus y over 2b equal to 1. So this implies us x over a plus y over b, that is equal to 2. And this is what we have to prove, that the equation of this line is x over a plus y over b is equal to 2. Next is, find the equation of a line which passes through the point minus 3, 7 and makes the intercept on the axis equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. So suppose we are saying the x intercept is a and y intercept, this is x intercept, and y intercept is b. Then it is being given that a and b, they are equal in magnitude and opposite in sign. It means that the y intercept we will have, it is minus of a. So the equation we will obtain, it is x over a plus y over minus a is equal to 1. It implies us x minus y is equal to a. Now this line is passing through the point minus 3, 7. So this point minus 3, 7 will satisfy, this will satisfy this equation. So we are writing it is minus 3 minus 7 is equal to a. So this is equal to minus 10. So substituting this value over here, we obtain that the equation of line that we have, it is x minus y is equal to minus 10. So this is x minus y plus 10 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of this line. Next is find the intercepts cut off by the line this on the coordinate axis. So we can write this equation in the form, it is 2x minus y is equal to minus 16. So if we divide both sides of this equation with minus 16, we get x over minus 8 plus y over 16, that is equal to 1. This minus 8 gives us the x intercept, and this 16 gives us this 16 is the y intercept. So these are the x and the y intercept that this line makes with the x axis and the y axis. Next is find the equation of the line so that the line segment intercepted between the axis is bisected by the point 2, 3. So again we are considering this is the x axis, this is y axis, there is a point over here 2, 3, and suppose this is the line we are talking over here, this is the line passing through this point, it is 2, 3. Suppose these points, the intercepts that it makes, this it is a, 0, and this intercept it is 0, y intercept it is 0, b. Then this point 2, 3 is the midpoint. It is given to us that it is bisected at the point 2, 3, so it is the midpoint. So what we have is 2 is equal to a plus 0 by 2. So this implies us a is equal to 4, and 3 is equal to 0 plus b by 2. So this implies us b is equal to 6. So we have obtained these 2 points. This point we have it is 4, 0, and this point we have it is 0, 6, and corresponding to these 2 points, the equation of the line we will have it is x over 4 plus y over 6 is equal to 1. So this implies us that 3x plus 2y is equal to 12, or we are writing 3x plus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. So this is the equation, this is the required equation of the line. Next we have is find the equation of the line so that the line segment intercepted between the axes is divided by the point minus 5, 4 in the ratio 1:2. So again we are saying, suppose the line that we are talking about, it makes intercept a with the x axis and intercept b with the y axis, then the coordinates of this point a it is a0 and coordinates of this point b it is 0, b. We are being given that this point p is there and it divides it in the ratio of 1:2. So the equation of this line in the intercept form, that will be x over a plus y over b, that is equal to 1. Now if we calculate the coordinates of this point p using the result that it is divided in the ratio 1:2, we have minus 5 is equal to 1 into 0 plus 2 into a divided by 1 plus 2. So this gives us the value of a is equal to minus 15 by 2. When we are talking about this point, it is 4, that is equal to 1 into b plus 2 into 0 divided by 1 plus 2. So this implies us that the value of b we will have, that is equal to 12. These are the values of a and b we have. When we substitute these values of a and b in this equation, the final equation we obtain, it is x over minus 15 by 2 plus y over 12, that is equal to 1. So this implies us 8x minus 5y plus 60 is equal to 0. So this is the equation, this is the required equation of the line which satisfies this given condition. Next is find the equation of a line drawn perpendicular to this line through the point where it meets the y axis. So we are saying, suppose this these are the x axis and the y axis. This is x axis, this is y axis. Then clearly from this equation, it meets the y axis at the point 0, 6. This line meets the x axis at the point 4, 0, and this is the line we are talking about. This is the line we are saying. Now, the slope of this line, if we calculate the slope of this line, we are saying it is m is equal to, or we are writing m1 is equal to minus coefficient of x, it is 1 by 4, divided by coefficient of y, it is 1 by 6. So, the answer we obtain over here, it is minus 3 by 2. Now, we want to find the equation of a line which is drawn perpendicular to this line and passing through this point. It is perpendicular to this line. So, slope of this line m2 we are saying, that is equal to minus 1 by m1. So, that is equal to 2 by 3, and it is passing through the point, 0, 6. It is passing through this point. So, the equation of the line that we will have, it is y minus 6 over x minus 0, that is equal to 2 by 3. So, this implies us that 2x minus 3y plus 18 is equal to 0. So, this is the required equation of the line. This is the required equation. Now, next is find the equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of these two lines. It is passing through the point of intersection of these two lines and which has equal intercepts on the axis. So, to find the point of intersection, we have to solve these equations. It is 4x plus 7y minus 3 is equal to 0, and second is 2x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. So, if we solve both these equations, we will obtain the value of x is equal to 1 by 13 and the value of y is equal to 5 by 13. So, we are saying, we are calculating, this is x axis, this is y axis. We are talking about that this line, it passes through the point 1 by 13, 5 by 13, and it makes equal intercepts. And suppose that intercept we are saying this is a, 0, and this intercept at y, it is 0, a. So, the equation of this line we have, it is x over a plus y over a is equal to 1. So, this implies us x plus y is equal to a. Now, it is passing through this point. So, this point will satisfy this equation. So, it is 1 by 13 plus 5 by 13 is equal to a. So, this implies us a is equal to 6 by 13. So, the equation of the line that we will obtain, it is x plus y is equal to 6 by 13. So, this implies us 13x plus 13y minus 6 is equal to 0. So, this is the equation of this line which satisfies these conditions. Next is find the area of the triangle formed by the coordinate axis and the line ax plus by is equal to 2ab. So, if we write this equation, it is ax plus by is equal to 2ab, we divide it with 2ab, we get it is x over 2b plus y over 2a is equal to 1. So, it means that the coordinates of this point a, it is 2b, 0. The coordinates of this point b, it is 0, 2a. It means this length is 2a and this length is 2b. We want to calculate the area of this triangle. It is right angled triangle. So, the area of this triangle, it is half base into height. So, this is equal to 2 gets cancelled, it is 2ab square units. It is 2ab square units. Next is the area of the triangle formed by the coordinate axis and a line is 6 square units. The value of area is given to be 6 square units. And the length of its hypotenuse is 5 square units. It means this length is given to be 5 square units. Find the equation of the line. So suppose we are saying the x-intercept we have it is a comma 0 and y-intercept it is 0 comma b. Then the equation of the line we will have it is x over a plus y over b, that is equal to 1. Now this length it is a and this length it is b. So it is being given that 1 by 2ab is equal to 6. And second thing is given, this is 5 square units. So it is given that a square plus b square is equal to 25. Now from this equation, we can calculate the value of b, that is equal to 12 by a. We substitute this value over here and we obtain a square plus 144 by a square, that is equal to 25. So this gives us that a raised to the power 4 minus 25 a square plus 144 is equal to 0. This thing implies us this. This implies us that a square minus 16 into a square minus 9 is equal to 0, and this gives us a square is equal to 16 or a square is equal to 9. So what we obtain from these two is that the value of a we have it is 4 or 3, because a is the length, so we are not considering the negative signs. Now corresponding to these two values, we are saying when a is equal to 4 or when a is equal to 3, the value of b we have it is equal to 3 and the value of b in this case that is equal to 4. So equation of line in this case it is x by 4 plus y by 3 is equal to 1. This is x by 3 plus y by 4 is equal to 1. So the equations we have it is 3x plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. And in this case it is 4x minus 3 plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. So these are the two equations that satisfy the conditions given in this problem. Next is equation of a line in the normal form. So in this case, we are given that P is the length of perpendicular from the origin to a given non-vertical line. So all these cases, these are figures, these are shown over here. In this first figure, we are saying this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. We are having the line in this form, this is the given line. And the distance of this line from the origin, this distance, it is given to be P. It is the distance of this line. In the second case, this is the distance P that we have. Similarly, we have other two cases, this distance is given to be P. And second thing that is given is alpha be the angle between the normal and the positive direction of x-axis. This normal it makes with x-axis, this angle it is alpha. This angle that it makes with the x-axis it is alpha. Then we have to prove that the equation of this line is, x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to P. So to prove this result, I am drawing one of these figures over here. Say we are talking about this condition. We are saying this is the line that we have. We have drawn the normal over here. This is the point O. This is the point N. This is the line L we are talking about. This is x-axis, y-axis. The length of this line it is P, and we have drawn a perpendicular over here, it is PM. And the angle it makes with x-axis it is given to be alpha. So in this case we are saying that cos alpha is equal to OM over ON, and sin alpha that is equal to mn over on. So from these two conditions we obtain that om that is equal to p cos alpha, and mn, when we are talking about this value mn, that is equal to p sin alpha. We are talking about this length mn and this length we have. It means that the coordinates of this point n, they are p cos alpha comma p sin alpha. These are the coordinates of this point n that we have. Now if we want to calculate the slope of this line, what we have over here is this angle, we have it is alpha. It means that the slope of this perpendicular on, it is tan alpha, and this gives us that the slope of this line will be minus 1 by tan alpha. The slope of this line will be minus 1 by tan alpha. So we have obtained the coordinates of the point n, we have obtained the slope of this line. Now if we use the point slope form, we obtain the equation as y minus p sin alpha. The coordinates of this point n, it is p cos alpha comma p sin alpha, and the slope of this line, that is equal to minus 1 by tan alpha. We are saying divided by x minus p cos alpha, that is equal to minus cos alpha over sin alpha. Now if you cross multiply these terms, you will obtain y sin alpha minus p sin square alpha, that is equal to minus cos alpha x and plus p cos square alpha. So this implies us that x cos alpha plus y sin alpha, that is equal to p. This implies us this value is equal to p. So it is x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. So this is the equation of a line in the normal form. Normal form means this p gives us the distance of normal from origin, and this alpha is the angle this normal makes with x axis, with the positive direction of x axis. So based upon this, we have the following problem. It is find the equation of a line whose perpendicular distance from the origin is 5 units. This is the value of p is given to be 5, and the angle between the positive direction of x axis and the perpendicular is 30 degree. Value of alpha is given to be 30 degree. So we are saying the equation, we know it is x cos 30 plus y sin 30, that is equal to p, that is equal to 5. So we are writing it is x into root 3 by 2 plus y into 1 by 2, that is equal to 5. So this implies us that the equation we have, it is root 3x plus y minus 10 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation. Next is find the equation of a line whose perpendicular distance from the origin is 3 units. The value of p is given to be 3 units, and the angle between the positive direction of x axis and the perpendicular is alpha is given to be 15 degree. So the equation that we form, that we obtain from this, it is x cos 15 plus y sin 15, that is equal to 3. These values, these are in degrees, and we know that the value of cos 15, it is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. For this value you can refer to the videos of the chapter trigonometry. and then it is plus y. Sine 15 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 and it is equal to 3. So, these values we calculate using the formula. It is being mentioned over here. We are using these results to obtain this value. If you want to see some details about this, you can refer to the videos of the chapter trigonometry. So, on solving this, we will obtain the equation in the form root 3 plus 1x plus root 3 minus 1y, that is equal to 6 root 2, and this is the equation of this line which satisfies the given conditions. Next is find the equation of a line whose perpendicular distance from the origin is 2 units. The value of p is given to be 2 units. And the angle it makes, the perpendicular makes the angle of 240 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. Alpha is given to be 240 degrees. So, the equation that we will have, it is x cos 240 degree plus y sin 240 degree, that is equal to 2. Now, if we look at the value of cos 240 degree, the answer we have, it is minus 1 by 2, because cos 240 we can write it is 180 plus 60. So, it is equal to minus cos 60 degree, and sin 240 will be minus sin 60 degree, that is equal to root 3 by 2. So, the equation we have, it is x into minus 1 by 2 plus y into root 3 by 2, that is equal to 2. So, on solving this, the required equation we get, it is minus x minus root 3y is equal to 4, and this implies us that x plus root 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. So, this is the required equation which satisfies the given condition.